My name is Rebecca St. James Buchi, and welcome to E4I Academy. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about laser cutting. So the first thing we are going to talk about is what is laser cutting. It's a technology that uses laser light to vaporize material. So what I'm just saying is that I'm going to use this machine to cut through this plastic to give you something like this. And I'm going to show you how we do laser cutting. I'm going to show you how we use the software and the machine, and also how we did this. Okay, so the first thing we do is we turn on our machine. We connect it to the computer. So I'm just going to click on home. You can see that the machine is moving. I'll click again for you to confirm. So I'm going to go to my origin. Now the origin is the part in the machine, a position in the machine that I've set that I want to drop my work. So I put on the material on my origin. I click on fire. You can see the laser is on. So the next thing I would do is to set my focal length. So I will do that now. Okay, so I've done that. So the next thing I'm going to do is frame, what we call framing. So what framing does is that it gives me the boundary that I'm going to cut, the boundary I need to cut. Do that again to confirm. Okay, we are doing that right. So I'll go to my settings. I'll say the number of passes. So click start. Yeah, it's that easy to do a laser cutting.
My name is Clintonel, IT student of Ada State University. We are here in E4I Academy. Now we are working on name tags with laser cutting machine. Now the name tags is going to produce your name in something like this. Then we use an application called lightburn application. Now the software was in the sense that if you create the folder, a rectangular folder, then attach your name to it, then you send this folder into the laser cutting machine. The laser cutting machine will do the work, thereby printing the stuff for you in an organized and a very simple and neat way. Now you can use laser cutting to engrave names on your products, on your 3D house.
I am in CIC company in Aba, and today we worked on the laser machine, laser engraving and laser cutting. The laser machine can use as a cutting tool and also an engraving material. Talking about engraving, you can decide to engrave maybe your name or any inscription at all on the material, probably a cup, a plastic, or anything at all, even ceramic. We have here with me some examples, something like this. And this.
Only Chinedu. So we'll create two functions within the laser cutter. The first is the cutting operation. The cutting operation creates this edge. It cuts through the material. The second operation is the engrave operation. The engrave operation just writes. It doesn't cut through. It writes on the material. So the combination of these two operations are what we use to create this name tag.
And today's lesson, we are able to use the laser to design and cut a pen holder. Like you can see, this is the finished product already, and this is done. This is the product right now. So what I'm showing you right now is the product of laser cutting. we have been able to complete it.
The box cut is when we are going to use the laser cutter to create cuts which are going to interlink or join together to create a box.
My name is E4I Academy and I'm a graduate from University of Agriculture, Omudiki. We've actually been learning laser cutting so far. We kind of learned a lot about catch-off sets today and reducing the pass of the laser cutter so it doesn't cut through into the other material under the object you are cutting. We also deliberated on different engineering concepts in terms of how one can save time and conserve energy during work.
Other properties as well. We can now deliberate on our roster, but it is for time to take this guy a much longer time to accomplish this particular task than if the three of them are going together and coming down together.
We tried to solve the problem like an engineer would. So we had this problem that we had to bring down a chair from a 3-story building. So we were thinking of possible ways to bring down the chair without making harm to the object itself and reducing energy and also making time effective.
I'm super grateful to CIC because this opportunity has really enlightened many of us here, has really taught us different things, and we're grateful to CIC.